Have you ever screwed up an interview because you weeped out? Next question.
So can you describe what your perfect day looks like to us, Jim Boy?
Yeah, of course. I mean, if I can watch anime all day, any day is my perfect day.
Wait, what? Did I really just say that?
I'm not even gonna lie, this was actually something I've said at an interview.
Yikes.
Yeah, I know. And let me tell you that this was not an interview for an anime club. So you know exactly how well my interview went afterwards.
They were not impressed.
Unfortunately, we found another candidate who was more suiting for the position you have applied.
You weeb. Anyways, like the title of the video says, I can speak Japanese. Wanna guess how I learned to speak Japanese? You guessed it.
Hentai!
Oh, no. Let's try that again.
Anime!
And the moment you heard the word anime, you're like,
Ugh, here's another weeb who thinks he can speak Japanese just cause he knows how to say senpai and opai.
and my response to that is,
Come here, you dingo, I'ma whoop your ass.
oh, I can't be saying that because kids are watching this. Oh, okay. Take two.
Wow, look at you! You made it rhyme with senpai and opai.
Looks like you can be a great weeaboo just like me. And and disappoint parents. Okay, no, but for real, I'm actually fluent in Japanese. Like, I passed an exam and got a certificate and everything. But by all means, don't get me wrong, I'm still a weeb. Or I like to call myself an OTW, one true weeb. So let me tell you how weeb I am. First off, say you got into colleges. How do you decide which one to go to? Well, I would go to... That was a rhetorical question. So just let me tell you how I chose mine. So in high school, I got into more than one college and I was stressing over choosing which one to go to because apparently it was going to decide what I was gonna do for the rest of my life. Fun fact, I studied business in college and now I'm a starving artist trying to make it in YouTube. So really, I should have just watched another episode of Toradora, which was my favorite anime of all time. If you haven't watched Toradora, good, don't watch it. I want to keep that to myself. Anyways, you know who chooses to go to this one college even though it was 4 hours away from where he lived? Mainly because it was the only college that offered Japanese courses? This guy! That's right, Jim Boy, the one true weeb. Secondly, when I was in college, aside from playing League of Legends and desperately trying to lose my V-card at house parties, studying Japanese was the only thing that occupied my time in college. Yeah, I didn't study what I was supposed to study, so don't ask me what my GPA was in college. So aside from taking the Japanese course in college, I was studying Japanese on my own. And I practiced my Japanese by doing some role-playing on my own, and here is the example. But Oni-chan, this is wrong. Daijoubu. It's okay, my little sister. Aw man, I can't be practicing Japanese on my own like this all day. I need to talk to a real Japanese person. Wait, don't we have a Japanese club in our college? So I joined the Japanese club thinking that I could practice Japanese by hanging out with other Japanese students. What I didn't realize was that I wasn't the only one who had this idea. Wait, you're here to learn too? Wait, you as well? So it turns out the Japanese club didn't have anyone who's actually Japanese or fluent in Japanese. So our Japanese conversations went like this. Konnichiwa? But I guess what's important was that we were trying. And also it was nice to have some friends with similar interests. Weeaboo tomodachis, you know what I'm saying? NANI? And last but not least, I went on exchange to study in Japan in my 3rd year of college. And OMG, I had so much fun. You know what my favorite place was in Japan? Hooters. And you're like, what? But that's not even Japanese. And all I want to say is this. If you've never been to Hooters in Japan, then you don't know anything. Get out of here, Jon Snow. Hooters in Japan is lit, my dingoes. The moment you walk in, these Japanese waitress in Hooters uniform will scream out, "Irashaimase!" in their high-pitched voice. And they sign their name and leave a perfect kiss mark on a napkin for you to take home with. Ooh, now that's nice, isn't it? Bet you never got a kiss mark from a girl before. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to backfire on my fellow weeaboos. Hey, that was my first time too, so it's okay. But here, you know what the best part about the Hooters in Japan is? The best part is that you don't have to tip the waitress. They don't expect you to tip because there's no tipping culture in Japan. So it was some Japanese weeb experience that I can afford back when I was in college. I wouldn't be able to afford it now though. I can't even afford to buy beef in a grocery store. So pork chops all the way once again, just like last week. Hooray. What? Oh, you're asking me what my highlight was during my days in Japan? Oh, that's easy. This. Oh, don't look away now. You asked for it. And you know exactly what this is. Wielding this around like a sword was definitely the highlight of my days in Japan. But I never got to use it like how it was meant to be used. To massage my hands with this hand massager, of course. I don't know what y'all thinking about, but this is a hand massager. But this is a hand massager. Or so it said on the display. But who would have thought that this hand massager would not only massage your hands, but also... Jim boy, that's enough. Okay, fine. So jokes aside, being a one true weeb that I am, I wanted to watch anime without having to wait for the English subtitles. So that's why I started Japanese. But it wasn't all that easy. Okay, so you draw one stick to represent one in Japanese. And 2 sticks for 2. And 3 for 3. And this is how you write 4. Why? Why Japan? Why could you just use 4 sticks to represent 4? Why? Well, it's because you can't be drawing 100 sticks to write 100. So you gotta stop using sticks to represent numbers at some point. Leah, shut the triangle up. Even though it wasn't all that easy, I had a lot of fun studying Japanese. And once I became fluent in Japanese, it actually opened a lot of doors for me. I got paid to teach Japanese when I was back from my exchange, and I found a job opportunity to go back and work in a big automotive company in Japan. Being able to speak Japanese really helped me find these opportunities, and it all began only because I just wanted to watch anime without the English subtitles. So here's my message to you, dingoes. Some assholes. Language! Take 2. Let's try that again. So here's my message to you, dingoes. Some people will call you names like weeb and weeaboos for liking anime and manga, but just remember that there's nothing wrong with liking whatever you like, as long as you don't bother anyone. As a matter of fact, I think it's actually admirable that you have something that you can give all your heart to. And you have no idea where your life is gonna take you. I mean, seriously, nobody has ever told me that I was gonna go to Japan, study Japanese, work in Japan, and even try to make my own animations 5 years after when I just started watching anime. So go out there and keep doing whatever that it is that you love.
Or stay inside and keep watching anime like I do.
Ha! Get it? Alright, I think that's all I want to say in this video. On that note, Jim Boy out.